So hello, Darkman Doll here. I wanted to tell you some of the things that I'm harvesting from my garden, from the summer harvest that we got from our garden. We have a lot of things growing, and you can look at my past videos and see the vegetation that we have growing in our garden. What I did today was I harvested some lemon cucumbers, and I'm leaving this one up here. You can see it. It's hard to get to because it's on a vine type of deal. See if you can see it. But I'll show you even closer when we go inside, and I'm going to do some juicing, so you'll get to join me for doing that. But yeah, we've got a lot of things growing. We've got this fennel that's flowering, and it's going to turn into seed. And the fennel seeds you can use for tea. You can use the fennel seeds for I read something about crushing up the seeds and using it as a paste on cellulite. So if you have a problem with cellulite, if that's something you could try, don't take my word for it though. Just do your own research on it. We got a ton of tomatoes that grew. I'm not sure how many more are going to grow. We've got a green one in there. This was supposed to be the brandywines, this cage here, but we didn't get any this year. And I think maybe it's because it's probably the soil, quality of the soil here, the earth here. Maybe it's just not working. We've got a ton of jalapeno peppers here. See the jalapeno peppers? Excuse my fingernails. I've been working in the garden. But yeah, tons of those. And then we've got a habanero plant here, which I'm trying to find the habaneros. Here's a habanero. They're not ripe yet. If you don't know, habaneros are orange. They're like a nice bright orange, so that's how you can tell they're ripe. And they're going to be extremely, extremely hot, as in true habanero fashion. So what I picked too, as well as the lemon cucumbers, is I picked some carrots and beets, and we've got tons of those growing in here. As you can see, there's no shortage of beets in here. We've got a little bit of a snail problem, but it seems like the snails are mainly just going after the leaves. So you can juice the beet greens when they're young. They taste really good juiced, but you don't have to. So here's where the carrots are growing, right in here. Let's see. We haven't grown this many carrots in a long time. We've got different types of carrots growing here. We've got some that are different colors. Some of them are white. Some of them are like a purple color, and some are just regular orange color. But we've got a lot of them. Some of them are really tiny, and some of them are really big. So I've been trying to keep them in there. See, there we go. There's one. I've been trying to keep them in there as long as I can, so they can get as big as they can, but not wait too long so they rot or anything like that. So let's go inside, and I'll show you more things like these. At least a little more impressive, because the ones that I picked this morning are really nice size for the most part. I think this is the first year that we were successful with growing carrots, so I'm really stoked about that. So first, what I'm going to do, because this might be a two-part video, I don't know, what I'm going to do is rinse the vegetables out. So I'm going to sit you right here and bring all the vegetables, and I'll show you what it is that I picked this morning. So hold on. Not that far away. So I just put them in a grocery bag. And eventually I'll make a bag to harvest my fruits and veggies in. So I'm going to bring over the lemon cucumbers and the one tomato that I harvested. The tomatoes aplenty, but summer is dwindling down, this is what we got for tomato left. And then that one green one you saw in there, there might be some more that grow, so never know. So I'm going to put that to the side. Got these lemon cucumbers. You saw me show you those on outside. That's what they look like. You see how they have these spiny things on it? You want to make sure you scrub those off, whether it's with a damp cloth or whatever, or if you have a specific brush that you use for cleaning your vegetables, you can use that. So yeah, I harvested a bunch of carrots. Here's more of the carrots that I harvested. I know they're not extremely huge, but they're going to be really good in either stir fries or juicing. So, and here's the little ones. Little baby carrots would be good for stir fries or even for a salad. So I might just save the small ones for salad and the bigger ones for juicing. So, and I love carrot juice. It's delicious, and it's very very good for you. So many good things in carrots. They've been putting carrot juice into like hair products and also skin products too. So here's the beets that I got. That one's not extreme. It's like medium size. That one. Let's see. This one's a bigger one. So because the leaves on these beets are kind of withered and everything, I'm going to take these and not use those. I'll take the beet greens off. When they're younger, beet greens taste better. And with the beet greens, you can actually you can saute them and cook them like you would, like say collard greens or kale. So this hearty kind of greens. And look at this one. This one's gigantor sized. Yeah, pretty big. So it's like the first year I can remember that we were successful with growing carrots. Beets. This is our first time growing beets, actually. I've got quite a few beets. I do like to take the beets and grate them up and put them onto a salad. I like to juice them. I like to saute them with the beet greens and other greens as well. So you get your nutrients in any way you can. I used to be one of those people who didn't like beets because when I tasted beets, they were from a can when I was a kid. So, another lemon cucumber. Yeah, it's quite the harvest here that I've got. And there's a bit more of a bounty out there to come. And what me and my family plan on doing is growing stuff for the winter time, like collards. I don't know if I want to do mustard greens. I only like eating mustard greens if it's mixed with other greens, because mustard greens are very, hence the name mustard greens. Very powerful in taste, so I like to mix them. I ate a lot of mustard greens when I was growing up as a kid. My mom would buy a lot of them. It's probably because they're affordable. A lot of mustard greens, a lot of collard greens, another lemon cucumber. A lot of lemon cucumbers. When you plant lemon cucumbers, they're going to grow in profusion, unless your soil is totally depleted, but they grow really well. So, yeah, this might be a two-parter, I don't know. Because what I'm going to do first is rinse the vegetables out, and I'll talk to you about what I think of all of this produce. So let me grab a bowl, and because after I wash out the produce, and I could put it in that bowl, and I'm going to grab a rag, clean rag, and so that I can wipe off the spiny stuff on the lemon cucumber. So should I bring you guys over here so you can see more what I'm doing? This might be a good idea. So put this back, and then you can see more of what's going on here. Okay, perfect. All right, that's good. So there's the sink. Here's the bowl. So I think I'll start with the lemon cucumbers. So basically what you want to do is I got a rag that I can use, and I'm just gonna rub the little spiny stuff off. You see them? There's little prickly spines on there. You can always, if you want to take a shortcut, and just peel them. But the skins are edible, so try not to waste that much of the vegetable or fruit as much as possible. So basically, I'm just rubbing it to get all the spines off of it. Just like that, see? Just rubbing it, get the spines off. Yeah, like I said, if you have a special like vegetable and fruit like brush, clean the fruits and vegetables off, go right ahead. People assume that cucumbers, tomatoes, what else have seeds in it? Anyway. Foods that have seeds in them are considered fruit, but most people will put cucumber and tomatoes into the vegetable category because they're not sweet, but they are fruit. So, and you could go, well, the bananas don't have seeds in it. But bananas do have seeds in them, but we're not getting the bananas right from the tree. So we're not going to experience that, the seeds in them. So if you were to go somewhere where they grow banana trees, you can pick a banana and it's going to have seeds in it most of the time. And what I read about, I had this book, I think it was the Sun Food Success Diet by David Wolfe, and he talked about how, first of all, how everything that has seeds in it is considered a fruit. But also he talked about the fruits that don't have seeds in them are considered hybrid fruits, and they won't be as nutritive as ones with seeds in them. Because a lot of people would prefer like the grapes, cherries, or whatever, or even the watermelon without seeds in it. But if you check it out, see the difference between the quality and the taste of it, as opposed to, like have some grapes that have seeds in them and then try some without. And there's definitely a difference. The difference that I noticed is that the fruit is sweeter with the seeds in them. I don't know, that's just been my experience. I don't know what you think about that, but it's been my experience. So this is definitely going to be a two-part video because I'm still rinsing out the veggies. The fruit. The veggies that I'm going to be rinsing out coming up next is the carrots and the beets. So, yeah. Cucumbers are really great for you so many ways. It's great for your appetite. If you want an appetite suppressant, you can eat cucumber salad. You can juice the cucumbers. You can even use the cucumbers, the juice of the cucumbers in your hair, on your skin. There's so many great properties to it. It helps with a cleaner skin. It helps clean out your digestion. And this phone is on top of something that's wet. I'm sorry. It's fun. I screwed up. Hopefully this doesn't affect the sound quality, because I didn't realize there was water over here. Well, what do you expect? It's the kitchen. Let me see if I can put you up here. Be safe. Now, I don't want to ruin the phone while I'm trying to record. Oh, it sucks, huh? I've done that before. I don't want to do that again. So maybe I should just put you somewhere where you're safe. You get the idea of what I'm doing. You get the fact that I'm scrubbing the vegetables down, getting all the dirt off, getting the spines off of the cucumbers. So let me do something first. I'm gonna grab my statue. I have a little statue called Merlin, and he holds the cell phone because I'm doing all my videos on my cell phone. If you don't know, my camera went down last year, the main camera that I used, and now I'm using my phone. So this is Merlin. So he holds it down. I just didn't have him out here. This is kind of a spontaneous video today, so I was going to do this, but I did want to do this eventually. So I think my phone is going to be now. Alright, back to it. Alright, let's try this again. So where's that? Be right back here. Okay, I got it. I got what I was using. So yeah, you just use a clean, damp rag and just rub the spines off. Yeah, there's so many fruits and vegetables. They're so good for you in more ways than one. I've been really learning that more and more throughout the years. The more of them that I eat, incorporate into my daily living. I'm in no ways perfect when it comes to eating enough fruits and vegetables in a day, but I'm getting there, and that's what's important. Keep on striving to do that, and when you start growing your own fruits and vegetables, then it'll be easier to get in the required amount for your digestion, because it's really important. We're eating too much of the same things every day, as far as foods that aren't water dense, foods that don't digest well in our body, and then so we end up with excess body weight, and when I decided to cut out a lot of stuff or cut down on some things that I knew was making my body unhealthy, I noticed a dramatic change in my weight, and that was just a side effect of getting healthier. It wasn't a goal, just that's what happens when you cut out stuff that's blocking your digestion. Um, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but there's certain foods that we all love that do that to our system. Like, for instance, dairy cow cheese. That totally wrecked me big time. And I still occasionally have cravings for it. So what do? Instead of having that? Instead of having the cheese, the dairy cow cheese, I make nut cheeses. There's a lot of activity outside. People that moved in across the street. Anyway. But yeah, I make nut cheeses, seed cheeses, um, and that helps to satisfy that craving for the dairy cheese that I used to love so well. I got obsessed with it, where I was putting it on so many things and eating so much of it all day, every day. And not only did I gain a lot of weight from that, I also compromised my health big time. So you can turn things around, though. I'm proof that you can turn things around. So it's not too late. So I'm just gonna pull off these greens. See if I can compost them some way. We'll just pull these greens off and put them in this bag. I'm gonna do the beets. And so I'm gonna rinse these beets off. Just getting the dirt off of there. You could take this little rooty part off of there if you want, but you can do that when you cut them. So I'm just gonna rinse them off with some cold water, and then we're gonna juice them. So that one's cute, huh? Growing a garden, it doesn't take a whole lot of energy, or well, it does take some energy depending on what it is you're growing. But as long as you're checking them every day and seeing that whatever it is you're growing is doing all right, that's what's important. And the plants definitely can feel that when you do that. When you go out there to check your beets, your cucumbers, your carrots, or whatever it is you're growing, the plant life feels that energy that you feed it by talking to them, by touching them with your energy on them. That's a nice size one, huh? But I feel like each one is important, even though they're not all the same size. So it's really important to, no matter what age you are, to mind your what you're eating and putting into your body, because if you go too long without putting any nutrients in your body, then you end up getting really, really sick. Sometimes past the point of no return, for some people, because they feel it in their mind that they're not going to get better, and they give up. So no amount of beet juice or eating lots of produce is going to help them, because they're convinced that they're not going to get healthier, and they just want to continue living that lifestyle. And I'm not judging anybody that does. I'm just saying, if you want to be somebody who's not like suffering through life completely, having a hard time getting through life physically, as it is. I have arthritis in my knees and ankles, and I was diagnosed with PTSD. And a lot of these fruits and vegetables help with those problems, with those conditions, I should say. A lot of it can be a deficiency, too, in your diet. And if you're able to correct that, then you could be on your way to healing, whatever ails you. So, get another living cucumber. So, yeah. I'll probably juice the lemon cucumbers first, and the beets and carrots next, because I don't think I want to mix the beets with the cucumber juice. If you're like me and you're going through some things with your face, like my face is feeling really like kind of waxy feeling, and I think that has to do with toxins coming out to the surface of my skin. So by incorporating more foods like this into my body, that'll take care of that. So I know this because years ago um, I was a raw foodist, where I ate only raw fruits, nuts, and seeds. And I did really well with that, and then I eventually transitioned into being a fruitarian, where I only ate fruit only. And that lasted for, I think, about 2 years. So I think that was how long it lasted. And I really found it beneficial. But what was the hardest thing about eating that way and living that way is because the people around me weren't that way. And I go to all these social gatherings, and people will be so concerned because I lost so much weight, and they're like, you're so skinny, you need your protein, where are you getting your protein? These people, they meant well, but they didn't realize that the whole protein myth, that you need so much of that protein, is a myth in itself. In order for the meat industry to make more money, that's basically what it's about. So some people think you just need so much protein, and maybe you're getting an overabundance of protein. So, but here's the thing: just do what works for you. If you find these videos I do helpful, then I'm really happy about that. If you feel like you need a lot of protein, then go for it. I'm not going to stop you, you know. I just know it works for my body, and that's what everybody needs to learn how to do, is to learn how to find those foods that are just right for your body. So getting these carrots cleaned are a little bit more easier process. You can take the dirt off either with your hands, what I'm doing, or you can use that towel, a little wet towel or rag, or a produce brush to scrub it off. So those are your choices. Yeah, or actually my son grew these carrots. Really nice. The whole family got involved with the growing of these veggies. So it's got our energy on it. And yeah, I'd say it's a success. There's still more out there to harvest. And like I said, I'm going to want to let them get bigger before I actually harvest the other ones. See if they can get a little bit bigger. The challenge is trying to figure out, at least with the carrots, when they're ready to take out. I might do more research about that. When they're ready to officially harvest, when they're bigger. How can you tell? It's like hard to tell when I was harvesting these carrots if they're ready. So I just kind of guessed. So yeah, we got all that. We got all of this bounty. So this is what we got from the harvest to juice. I'm going to make this a two-part video because next is the juicing. So let me dry my hands off. So thank you for joining me today. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for the likes and shares. And thank you for your kind comments. Leave your comments down below and let me know what you're juicing these days. If you're growing any veggies, if you have a bounty that you like to share and talk about. And you know, these fruits and vegetables aren't just for, oh, I need to stay alive, so eat these. They offer so many nutritive benefits for your body, mind, and soul. Not just for your body, but also for your mind. Because when people eat a lot of processed foods, it goes to their head. It messes their head up. Especially if you have some sort of conditions like bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, PTSD, what other ones can I think of? Autism, Asperger's. A lot of the people with those kind of conditions, they're diagnosed with that, have found juicing to be very helpful for that, for the symptoms accompanied with those conditions. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. If you'd like to support this channel, you can donate, a carrot. Now, you can donate $1 or more to my PayPal at kdaddytmama@comcast.net and include a question you'd like to see answered on an upcoming show. It's not a requirement to donate to this channel, but people have asked how they can support all three of my channels. This one, Dark Modal, my channel, The Productive Cannabis Connoisseur, and Healing with Color. So that's how you can support it, and the money goes towards me affording a new phone, paying bills here, and the rent is way more expensive here at this house that I'm living at, and also saving up enough money to build homes, tree homes specifically, onto some land that I purchased, and grown as much fruits and vegetables and medicinal herbs as possible. And once I get myself in that position, then I can help others. So that's what the PayPal fundage is about. You can do it or not do it, it's no big deal. So thanks for joining me, guys. Brightest blessings to you all, and I'll see you in part 2, where I juice some of these delicious veggies and fruits.